What's up, YouTube? Zach, aka BuzzzThrower. I'm gonna hit you with my winner in the bag. We'll start with the bag. I got the Grip Buzz bag, Buzz Addict, BuzzzThrower. Shocker, I know, right? Move on straight to the putting putters. I've got two Pro D Challengers. This one is true to Challenger shape. So this is one I use as 30 and in. This one is slightly puddle top, kind of soft, a little bit more understable. So this will be 30 out, I guess you could say. Let's get all these out of here now. Onto my deep rim throwing putters, my most understable Pro D Challenger SS. This one's pretty much flip to flat, slow right turn. My straight putting or throwing putter is a soft but hard feeling Wizard. This one flips to flat, goes straight with very little hyzer finish. Most overstable Challenger OS in Pro D plastic. This is quickly becoming my favorite throwing putter. It's more overstable than I thought it was going to be. Not crazy overstable, but it had more stability, and I really like it. I think I can see myself in the future possibly phasing out Wizards for the first time in 8 years as throwing putters once I'm able to start stacking some of these. Great disc. Pretty much my forehand approach here now. I don't really use these backhand too much. I will use one of them backhand, but I've got a Z first run Macbeth. This was in my unboxing video. This is my most overstable zone in the bag right now. I pretty much exclusively for forehands, flip up straight with hyzer. This is more used for backhands or standstill approach shots. It's a little bit more beat in. This is an old 6 to 8 year old ESP's zone here. On to mid ranges. Most understable Buzz SS Z plastic 176, I believe. This one I'll use if I need a pipe the line, so dead straight. I'll throw it on a hyzer, it'll flip up flat, go straight, maybe have a slight left finish or maybe a slight right finish, but pretty straight. Or I'll throw it nearly flat and it'll just turn and glide to the right. Straight Buzz. Another one from my unboxing video. It's a first run Macbeth ESP Buzz. This one goes pretty much dead straight it's got a decent finish still, but this one I can tell it's gonna season up and be a pretty much only straight flyer. These have a lot of glide too, so I recommend these. Better than the older ESP Buzzes in my opinion, for sure. Not as understable. Overstable Buzz, Z-DOS. These things are sick. Need to get a stack of these actually. But yeah, so this is just straight to hyzer Buzz shot. But I need something a little bit more overstable than a Buzz. I will go Wasp. This one is a heavy one too. This is like a 179 Wasp, 180, which is what I like. Great disc. Then if I need something that's going to get to the ground a little faster than a Wasp, I'll go with my Buzz OS Z. Paul Macbeth compared these as similar or the same. I don't think so. I think this is a little faster. I think this gets to the ground a little faster. Primarily use this only for forehands. Flies the same for me as a zone does, but 30 feet farther. On to fairways. I have two slower fairways. Both are first run Z Undertakers. This one is beat in, so this one will flip up to flat, right, or like a little bit more hyzer will flip up to flat and kind of just finish dead straight. And then this is a newer one. So this one will flip up. I can get this to flip up right in S line. I can get it to put a little bit more hyzer on, it'll flip up to straight with a hyzer finish, and then if I put it on a decent hyzer, it does ride a really nice long hyzer. On to my vultures. I carry 3 vultures. Most understable is a first run 170. This one is pretty much straight to understable. And then my in-between, this is kind of my workhorse. This does whatever I want it to do pretty much. Vulture, this is a 172 ESP, a little bit domey, but workhorse one. Then this one is a weird one. It's stickered 174, 175. It's pinned 176 by Disc Golf Center, and when I scaled it, it's a 177. And it's super flat compared to any other vultures I have. So this is beefy. This actually replaced a Sexton Firebird. Not as overstable as my Sexton was, but with just a little bit of a change in my angle of release, it does the same shot. So love this thing. It's pretty much just a hyzer disc. On to my distance drivers, my last 3 here. Usually I carry 4, but my 4th one is a white ESP and it's snowing right now in Indiana, so obviously I'm not going to throw that. So this is what I would consider my workhorse force here. This is slightly seasoned. This is a 2009 ESP. This is also my main forehand force. I like to kind of flip. I do a flip up, kind of flat, you know, S-line forehand type shot. So this one being a little seasoned is perfect for that. But this is my workhorse. This is really similar in flight to my green vulture, but obviously a lot longer. And then one step up in stability is my 2018 ESP force that's almost puddle topped. It's not crazy overstable. It's not as overstable as I thought it was going to be. But this one I'll throw on a slight hyzer. It'll flip up to flat and just ride straight flat and give me a nice hard hyzer finish. And then something a little bit more overstable than that is another one of my unboxing discs. Is a first run Paul Macbeth Z Force. Real nice force shape, not pop topped. I want to try one of those pop top ones out there. Some people are getting those, but I didn't get any. Mine are all shaped the same, all 4 of them. So yeah, so that's my overstable force. I'll use this pretty much only for hyzers, or if there's a slight headwind, I'll put it on a hyzer, throw it out. It goes and flies pretty much like the orange one in a headwind. So yeah, that's it. I'll hit you with a spring, summer in the bag in probably 2 months or so. Let it warm up some out here in Indiana. But hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get the notifications, and let's keep trying to grow this channel. Disc on.